What is happening? I'm actually losing my mind right now. Am I live? This is so broken. My internet is just. My internet hates me. Every time I do a live stream, my internet like kicks me off. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, what's up? I'm about to cry. Like, every time I do Yo, resale, what's up? Every time I do a live stream, my internet will kick me off. Like the modem just shuts off for like a few seconds. So I'll have the internet, like if I go into my computer, it says connected to the internet, but there is no internet. So like I'm doing a freaking live stream and then it's like, oh, no internet for you for like a few seconds. And then I'm back I'm back. But then it doesn't work for live streams because if I'm streaming and the internet shuts down even for 1 second, it's gonna shut the stream down. So like, I don't know what is happening. And I'm on new internet, okay? I moved to a new house. I cannot. I moved to a new house and got new internet and it's still broken. I can't live stream. Like, hello? Please. Anyway, I'm back. If I get kicked again, I will probably end the stream. Like, I won't come back because this is cursed, literally cursed. So yeah, anyway. I mean, this is kind of like a test live stream anyway, so it's okay. But, sad boy hours, okay? Very sad. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just the internet will be like fine for a while and then shut down, and then it's fine for a while and then dead again. Wello, hello, how are you doing? Okay, so what I wanted to do today, before I got kicked off the internet, was I wanted to test out to see if Duolingo is still like not that good or if they fixed it. Because last time I played Duolingo, which was like a year ago, it was kind of broken. So I'm gonna watch my video that I made about Duolingo and see all the mistakes and see if they have those mistakes still or if they're fixed. So, what is happening? There we go. Hello. This is so scuffed. This is actually broken. Anyway, okay. So, I googled best websites to learn Japanese. And the first thing that comes up is Duolingo, which is like, I disagree. I don't think that is the best website to learn Japanese, but you know what? We're gonna test it out. And the funny thing is, this website is from Just One Cookbook, which is a Japanese food website, I guess, like easy Japanese recipes. So I wonder why a Japanese cookbook website is like making a list of the best places to learn Japanese. I feel like, I don't know, but maybe they were like, oh, our Japanese recipe website is going really well. Maybe we should just make like a random article about how to learn Japanese. And they just listed like Duolingo, Japanese Pod 101, Easy Japanese Program by NHK. Okay, this is good. This is good. The Japanese program by NHK is actually one of the best websites I've ever seen to learn Japanese on. So if you want to learn Japanese, that is very good. I'm going to make a video about it at some point, actually. Wait, let's see. Was my chat over there? Hello? Wait. Ah, there we go. Okay. Is that better? Maybe? Maybe? Alright, so yeah, there's this list, and number one, Duolingo. Apparently, very good. And yeah, it's from a Japanese recipe website, which is hilarious. But what is this? The best way to learn Japanese. Take a class or computer course. Listen to podcasts. Watch Japanese TV with English subtitles. Learn hiragana and katakana. Read manga or children's books. Yeah, good. Reading manga is very good. But before you read Japanese manga, you will have to learn hiragana and katakana and basic kanji. Oh my gosh, singing Japanese karaoke songs? Definitely. Actually, I've learned so many words, new words in Japanese, just by listening to songs and singing songs. So definitely a good place to start. I love your videos. Thank you, Kermit. I appreciate it. I used it back in 2018 when I first started. You mean Duolingo? Spotify, yeah, like podcasts, I guess, like Spotify Japanese podcasts, or even Japanese music. If you can listen to Japanese, it will help out with like pronunciation and just getting used to listening. But yeah, Duolingo, apparently the best website to learn Japanese. So today I'm going to play some Duolingo games to see how good it is. Also, I wanted to react to my old video I made about Duolingo. I made this video maybe last year. It was like August 2020, so it's a little bit old, over a year old. And in this video, I played I used Duolingo and basically said it wasn't very good. So we're gonna rewatch my video and see what I said, and then we're gonna play some Duolingo and see if it's still as bad as I said or if it's maybe a bit better. So yeah, my music's a little bit loud. Hold on.
Hello everyone.
Hello
I
everyone.
often get questions like, how can I learn Japanese? Where can I start when learning Japanese? What is the best app to use when trying to learn the Japanese language? And I think a lot of people are curious. So today I'm going to try using an app to learn Japanese. Let's see how effective this is. Duolingo, learn a language for free.
Okay, so I used this the mobile version on my phone. So yeah, it basically gives you like a little test to see like how good your Japanese is, I think. Oh yeah, picking a goal and all that stuff. Learn Japanese for the first time, or if you already know some Japanese, you can check your level. I'm pretty sure I did the check
Already
your
know
level.
some Japanese. Take a test.
Yeah, I did the
Start
test.
test.
先生、ありがとうございます。
先生、ありがとうございます。Thank you, 先生。
Okay. Yeah, so... Wait, Duolingo has stories? Really? Interesting. I sing Yoasobi. I love Yoasobi. Yoasobi is really good. Yoasobi is a really, really good artist or music. Music by Yoasobi is good for learning Japanese because they have like little stories. Each song is kind of a story. So if you listen to the lyrics, you will actually pick up on, words and like, because it's in a story format, it makes sense. Like beginning to end, if you listen really hard, you can hear that it's a story. Does that make sense? Actually, you know what? We're gonna go Yoasobi lyrics. Let's see. Let's see some lyrics of Yoasobi. Okay. So they have a song called Yoru ni Kakeru, which is probably the most famous song. And wait. Oh, I wish I could play this song right now, but I'm gonna get copyright strike, so I can't do it. But anyway. Okay, what is this? 初めて会った日から僕の心のすべてを奪った. Okay, so like it's a story. Since the day we met, you stole my heart. Classic love story. So I guess they have some turbulent days, and they have some days where they hug. Very adorable. I've had enough. I'm sick of it. And then I guess they we run off into the night. Okay, you know what? Okay, this was the wrong song to use as an example because I'm pretty sure there's like a really deep hidden meaning that's like really dark. So yeah, let's go. I think they had a song called like Traffic Light or like no, RGB. Red, green, blue. Okay. Red, green, blue was a really cute song about friendship. So let's have a look. Okay, it's English. Let's try and find the Japanese lyrics. Okay. どこかで途切れた物語. So they were friends, but then at some point they stopped being friends. So like their stories just ended, I guess. 僕らも一度その先へ、たとえ何度離れてしまっても、ほらつながってる. Yeah, so even though we're not friends anymore, we're still connected. それじゃあまたね。交わした言葉. Anyway, you get the picture. It's like a story. So, you know, they were friends, they're not friends anymore, and then they're like, 過ぎてゆくたびに胸が高鳴る. It's really hard for me to read like Romaji Japanese because this is the sound of Japanese in English, which is my brain is like trying to translate it to Japanese. Anyway, you get the picture. It's like a really nice story. So if you listen to the lyrics, you will learn Japanese because it's actually like a mini manga or mini anime. It's a story. So yeah, it's really good. It's not just like a bunch of repeating lyrics or anything. It's an actual story, which is very, very good. I think Yoasobi is an amazing artist. Get DMCA? Please no. That's why I don't play copyrighted songs. Wait, I'm back? Yeah, I came back, yes. 英語版は RGB って言うんだ。そうそうそう、RGB. Red, green, blue. Are there no happy songs? Honestly, a lot of Japanese songs have like really dark meanings, like really dark undertones. Most of the music I listen to, it sounds really happy, but if you listen to the lyrics, they're like really dark or really sad. Especially Vocaloid songs. Vocaloid songs are like, oh, a lot of them have like really secret, or not secret, but you know, really dark meanings. But yeah, okay. So, my video, let's go back to this.
Translate the sentence. I am from the UK. イギリス人です. I will eat 2 apples. リンゴを2個食べます.
リンゴ
I feel like this isn't, I don't know, I feel like this isn't going to help you learn Japanese. Because like, if we break down this sentence,
2個食べます.
I mean, okay, I guess this is the language test, so I guess I can't really say much about it, but like, to make up this sentence, you need to know the grammatical structure of Japanese. Like, o and tabe. Like, that's, you need to know grammar to know these words. So, yeah, we'll see if Duolingo actually touches grammar, because, like, this is really advanced for someone who doesn't know grammar in Japanese. But anyway.
水が冷たいです.
Now, what are these sentences? Like, this is, the water's cold. I guess they're just trying to test how good your grammar is. So, yeah, this is just the test before you get into Duolingo of like how good your Japanese is. So, do you want to buy my old socks?
Buy my old
I remember
socks?
this is so
Do you
funny.
want to buy my old socks?
靴下
Why? 私の古い
Why?
靴下を買いたいですか? 何それ? Test complete. You unlocked 27% of the Japanese course.
Yeah, so basically they make you do a Japanese test, and based off your answers, they'll tell you like how good your Japanese is and how many courses you can unlock. So I guess that's pretty
so I've
good.
skipped through some of the easier courses, I guess. Okay, let's try Nature 1. Bing. Which of these is mountain?
Yama.
Okay, I like this one. I like that they have the picture and then the word, because that's the thing about learning languages. You need to associate an object or a thought or a feeling or emotion with a word. So if you like look at a door and you want to know the word for door, you have to associate a door to the word door. You know, so like associating these pictures with the word is really good. That is definitely a good way to learn. Thumbs up for that thing.
茶。それが水です。
それが水です。This is water.
Yeah, I think what I don't like about Duolingo is like they have these weird sentences. I know they're trying to teach you random words and stuff, but you're never going to use this ever. Like, no one's ever gonna say this, okay? Like, realistically, it's not gonna happen. So yeah, I think Duolingo is good for learning hiragana though, but grammar and actually like being able to speak Japanese is not good for that. So, okay, let me show you what I mean by it's good for learning the hiragana. Okay, so okay, so I need to practice Japanese. I forgot a lot of kanji. True. I mean, I used to be able to read a lot of kanji, but I forgot as well because if you don't use it, you're gonna forget. And I don't really read Japanese in my everyday life. I do speak it sometimes, but reading, not really. Okay, so this is the hiragana course of Duolingo, and basically they show you the hiragana. They say the hiragana, the sound, and then you choose which one it is in Roman alphabet or Romaji, like English alphabet. So this is chi. So I think this portion of Duolingo is pretty good. Like it gives you the hiragana and you associate it with the sound and it tells you if you're right or not. But the thing is, like, there are so many apps and websites that do this for hiragana. You don't need to use Duolingo for it. But this is like basic Japanese. Just learning hiragana is one of the first things you're going to have to do. So yeah, this part of Duolingo, pretty good, I guess. Like matching up the sounds and stuff. Chi. I. So this is pretty good, but like I said, you don't need Duolingo for this. Any Japanese learning website probably has something like this. And for me personally, writing it down on a piece of paper really helps. So like, I would probably just write it down in a notebook rather than use a website like this to study. But you know, if this works for you, then it's good. It's a good resource. Okay, what about this one? I just joined. What are we doing? We're doing the Japanese hiragana course of Duolingo to see how good it is. And I was just saying the hiragana section is pretty good. Basically, they show you the Japanese character and they say the sound of the character. And then you choose which one it is. So, I mean, super simple, but it's good. It's good for learning basic hiragana, I guess. But almost every Japanese learning website does this, so, you know. Which one of these is two? 1、青、 Ni. Well, I mean, if you look at the picture, you know this is 2, right? So, like, that, okay, that's interesting. I mean, they should cover the picture so it's just like ni, ao, ichi, and then you have to memorize the actual sound. Because if you look at this, you know exactly what this is, you know?
Ni.
Anyway. Your hard work is paying off, thank you. Cute little green owl alien. Okay, so how many people in chat are actually learning Japanese? If I asked you what this is, would you be able to tell me? What is this character? Hi Galactic Arts, how are you? The bird is hellspawn? Yes, terrible. Alien. Ni? Yeah.
Ni.
Ni. I.
Chi.
Chi. So yeah, this part of Duolingo I would recommend because it's good. It shows you the character and then
Ni.
you know, you get used to the sound of it, so that's good.
Ni. Ni.
Oh yeah, this is good. So it just plays the sound
Ni.
and then you have to know if it's 1 or 2.
Ichi.
Why is she angry?
Ichi.
She even sounds angry. So I feel like this is like an extremely slow way of learning how to count in Japanese. The way I would do it is like I would just sit down for 2 hours and just learn every single number between 1 and 100 and just like sit down and just learn 1 to 100, take like 2 hours to learn it and memorize it, and then you can just like speed up the process so much. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is 1 to 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that's already 1 to 20 done. Like, if you memorize that, it's done. In like 1 minute, you can memorize, well, okay, maybe not 1 minute, but 5 minutes, you can memorize 1 to 10. Whereas Duolingo is kind of like, you're learning 1 and 2, you're learning 2 numbers in 10 minutes. Like, you could be learning 10 numbers in 10 minutes, you know? It feels kind of slow. What do you think about that? Do you think you... I think you could learn 1 to 10 in 10 minutes. Not 1 and 2 in 10 minutes. What do you think? You've been teaching yourself Japanese since high school? Nice. I learned the numbers 1 to 99 in a 7-minute video. You just watch that and it's so easy. Exactly. Yeah, you could learn it. You could learn how to count to 100 in an hour. Like, you could just memorize it in an hour. I feel like there are so many more effective ways to learn Japanese than Duolingo. Like, everybody, well, you know, websites and stuff are like, Duolingo's really good, it's #1, but I don't think so. You could learn so much faster using other methods. Yeah, it takes 10 minutes. You could just write it down.